Today we will be testing a 1-minute scalping strategy. Before we do, if you have not watched the first videos on the channel and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. You can find a link down below to sign up for TradingView. If you use that link, you'll save a little bit of money on your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below in the description. We also have a Patreon only exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators, a list of winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 1-minute scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 99 different strategies, with 28 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 84% win rate. That is the Academy of Forex indicator with the Z-score probability indicator. I'll put a thumbnail of that video up on screen right now. Also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail, so that way you can just click on that link and go watch that video on the best strategy that we have tested so far. We've also tested a total of 942 indicators, with 390 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 110 of the winning indicators. 39 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best two, a 76% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are looking at a 1-minute scalping strategy. And so the source video claims that this is the most accurate 1-minute scalping strategy on YouTube. And so I thought that would be an interesting strategy to take a look at. And so let's go over the indicators here real quick. So the first indicator that we're going to have is going to be this one down here on the bottom. It's the DMI indicator. And so if you just go to the indicators here and type in DMI, it's going to be this one right here, the directional movement index. And that is a TradingView default indicator built in by TradingView. And on these settings, we are going to leave the inputs the same, but on the style, we're going to turn off the ADX. And we're going to put the plus DI in green, and I bumped up the weight of the line, and the negative DI in red. And again, I bumped up the line weight a little bit, so you can see it looks like this right here on screen. The next indicator that we're going to add is going to be the 1-minute easy scalping indicator. So if you just type in 1-minute easy, it's going to be this one right here, and you'll add that one to screen. We'll go ahead and turn off this and this. The 1-minute easy scalping indicator is this right here. You can see looks like a moving average, is a moving average, changing colors there. So you're going to go into the settings. You're going to turn off all these bottom ones here. I think the bottom 6 is what it was. And then you're going to change the bar color here, the middle bar color here, both of those to yellow. Then under the inputs, you're going to leave everything the same except for this one right here. You're going to change it to 85. I believe all the rest of these are default if I remember right. Alright, now that we have that on screen, we're then going to add in a standard EMA. So type in EMA. It's going to be the moving average exponential right here. Again, a TradingView built-in indicator. you're going to set that to a 200 period, and you can make it whatever color you want to make it. I kept it blue and bumped up the line weight so it's easier to see. Lastly, you're going to add the ATR stop loss finder indicator. So just type in ATR stop loss finder indicator right here, the third one down. You'll add that one to screen. It's going to be this bottom one here. You're going to turn off any of these, just leave these two the way they are, and under the inputs, the multiplier you're going to change to 0.85 like so. Now for the strategy itself, what we are looking for is going to be first and foremost the DMI crossing lines. And so technically the DMI is going to be the entry indicator. It's the cross of the two lines that we are specifically looking for. And so when we get a cross of the red line above the green line, that's going to be a signal to go short. When we get a cross of the green line above the red line, that's going to be a signal to go long. And so in this case, we're going to look for a short signal right here. So what we're going to do is we have the cross of the red line above the green line right here. Now, the price action needs to be trading below the blue exponential moving average. It needs to at least be closed below that when the signal takes place. It doesn't necessarily have to be trading below the exponential moving average for a period of time. As long as the signal bar closes below it, then that is, in my opinion, was a valid confirmation. And so the next thing that you're going to look for is going to be the 1 minute easy scalping indicator. It's the line right here, and you're looking for that to be in the red color. The moving average of the 1 minute easy scalping indicator needs to be red. And so then lastly, what you're looking for is the bar coloration itself. The bar has to be colored red. If it's colored yellow or if it's colored green, it's an invalid signal. So once again, we have the DMI red line crossing up above the green line. We have price action below the 200 EMA. We have the moving average of the easy scalping indicator red, and we have a red bar. That's going to be all the conditions that we are looking for. Now, once we have all those conditions, we are again going to enter a short position. We're going to put our stop at the ATR, the top line of the ATR stop loss finder is going to be where our stop will be placed. And then we are going to target a 1 to 2.5 risk reward. And so our target is going to be 2.5 of that stop loss. And so if we scroll forward here a little bit, scroll forward here, and you can see way down here, we end up coming down and hitting our take profit. So that's an example of a valid and profitable short signal. Now let's go ahead and look at a long trade. All right, for a long trade, what we are looking for is the green DMI line to cross above the red line. That's the first entry signal that we're looking for. We are then looking for price to be above the 200 moving average. Again, it doesn't have to be there for an extended period of time as long as it closes that candle above on the cross of these lines, the signal candle. I actually found that this tends to be the most common setup right here, as it's closing that candle, the signal candle, above, crossing above the 200 EMA. Now once we have that, we're going to look for a 1 minute easy scalping indicator moving average in the green position here. And then lastly, the bar coloration needs to be green, no other color. So it meets all the criteria right there. Then we're going to take a long position here. we're going to put our stop right at the ATR, the bottom line of that ATR stop loss finder. And then we're going to target the 2.5 on the reward side, risk reward there. And if we scroll forward here, you can see it takes a little while, but eventually we do come up and we hit our take profit. And so that's an example of a long trade and a profitable long trade. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy, was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a trading view indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. And so we did the 50 trade test like we normally do. Out of those 50 trades, we got 40 winning trades and 10 losing trades. This is going to put us at an 80% win rate. It's a pretty decent win rate. Is it the most accurate 1-minute scalping strategy on YouTube? Not really sure. Haven't tested every single strategy, 1-minute scalping strategy on YouTube, but I do feel like this is one of the better ones that we have looked at. And so definitely is a decent win rate, especially with the risk reward balance the way it is. With the risk reward at a 1 to 2.5, if you were looking to gain $250 from every single trade and lose $100 for every losing trade, you would have gained $10,000 altogether and lost $1,000 for a total gain of $9,000. All things said and done. Well, just with the numbers alone, I guess I should say, not all things said and done. The one issue that I did have with this is seemed to give a lot of time in between trades, and so wasn't a lot of trades within a day or even a couple of days. And so they were pretty spread out because you're looking for a very, very specific set of conditions. The other issue that I had was because you are scalping the 1-minute time frame, what you end up with is a scenario where, see, set this at the 2.5. The gain on this trade, and most of them were right around this or less, is only going to be 12 pips. And so by the time you take into consideration any spreads or fees or anything else that goes into it, your total gain for, I'd say, a week, you're looking at maybe 40 pips altogether. And so they didn't say whether or not this was accurate on any other pairs or time frames, but when you're scalping a 1-minute time frame like this, it is hard to get a decent number of pips under your belt without taking a lot of risk in it. And so other than that, I feel like it was a very decent strategy, definitely something to play around with. I know people love to scalp trade things, and so definitely throw this one on screen and see what you can do with it. So for now, that's it for this video. We'll go ahead and move on to the next video from here.